Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Welcome back to Sharon's freezing.
I am cold. I've just taken my fleece off because I've been doing the dishes and now I'm really cold.
It's not that cold, is it? 20 degrees C at the minute. Yeah, it's not much change in the weather at the moment. Daytime highs forecast today to be 25 Celsius, 77 Fahrenheit again. Lows last night were 10 Celsius, 50 Fahrenheit. It's predicted to stay that way for the next few days or so. Yeah, it's slow to move now. Once it summer ends, just like that, it's like switch it off, and then but it stays then steady. Beautiful sunny days. We've got a bit of cloud about. What we want to do today, we're spending more time in the apartment.
We are, because it is cold at night.
Chilly in the evenings. So we've got a bit more demolition we need to do up there because we'll show you obviously as always in a minute, but we want to the flights have been better actually, but they're just like you.
They like me
today.
This morning.
And me. Right, what am I on about? So yeah, we want to, above the sleeper that we put in as a lintel when we knock the hole through the room, we want to expose the stone above there. So I need to get a bit more of that off with the old air hammer, and around the entrance door on this side as well. So we just take it back a little bit so we can expose it and make a nice edge with the plaster up to it.
Yeah.
Then that means we've got all the mess
out of the way.
All the mess out.
We can get Henry out and do a bit of hoovering
get
and
it properly cleaned up, and then I'll keep progressing. If I get a chance as well, I'll do a bit more with the ceiling, the never-ending, everlasting ceiling. So that's what we're on today. I think. Anything else we need to do?
I'm going to fill in the hole round the flue now that the fire's in place. I just need to fill in that. Just a bit of mortar, small mix for that.
There's a couple of other bits maybe we can fill in at the same time.
Yeah.
And if we get a chance, the stable needs a coat of creosote as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, but
we'll see how we get on with what we're at the minute. So
let's crack on.
And we've also got a little problem here. We've got a hole in the floor, which is handy for running the air line up through, but it's quite bumpy here and a bit raised up. So obviously we're going to put a coir carpet down in this area, so I need to try and get these bumps off, and then probably if we get a chance again we'll try and fill these holes in and get that sorted out. It's never ending. The first bit, this used to be a solid wall and you could only access that room from that door there. It had a smaller door on it, and this side was accessed from a smallish door. You see that that was over here. We had to make that bigger as well, but this was a solid wall that we had to knock through, and we put these there's two sleepers here, railway sleepers that we use as a lintel. We actually had to cut them down with the chainsaw with the mill, because two of them were a bit too wide. That was a mission. Unfortunately we got no video of that. Above here we're gonna, like at the sides, we're gonna expose it and then match it up to the plaster to give a nice edge. So the first thing I'm going to do is take off these stones up here and just clean them back just a little bit further, just to give us a chance to expose some nice stone. So I'll get started on that. Bit of teamwork's needed here now, because Henry's not long enough to reach up there.
Yeah, okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
You moved that, I moved it. This is why we need to cement it in, because every time the fire moves, it moves. You ready?
Yeah. hole is gone. Didn't take long, did it?
Don't know if you can make that out, but we've got some lovely big stones. Look at the size of him. Beautiful. Another one there, another one over there. Yeah, it should look really nice when it's done. Okay, that's phase 1 complete. Now the next bit around the small door, I think. So around the door here shouldn't be too bad. I just want to clean up this top a bit. I've got to be a bit careful with it because there's only 2 old bits of timber in it and it's still very loose. So I'll be gentle with that and then perhaps just take a little bit more off this and clean out the joints. So that'll be that done. So let's get on with that. So it's coming along. All we want to do is expose these stones that stuck on the surface there. Obviously some bits are going to have to build up when it comes to be pointed, but yeah, keep plodding along. Right, okay, that's pretty nice. I'm pretty pleased with that. Nice stones again. Right, now we're going to tackle this top and see what happens. Okay, that's actually come out alright. You see the stones? Lovely. Right, so what I've got to do now, hoover all these to get all the muck out of them, all the rubbish, all the loose stuff, and clean up. Then have a look at that hole that I showed you earlier. I need to do that last because my compressor hose comes up to it. So now I can open this door now, once this rubbish is gone, and bring the hose in this way. Super, right, carry on. Now it's time to clean up. Amazing how much mess comes off such a little bit of wall. Look at this pile over here. So we'll get that one out of the way and have a look at this hole over here. So the offending hole, it had a couple of high spots which I've taken off. So we've got a bit of coir matting that we're using, so I'm just going to lay it over the top, see how flush it looks, but I think it'll be alright once this is all filled in, of course, again. So let's have a look. Right, that looks pretty good, so I think we'll go with that. Right, so the next thing we need to do, the last bit of mess in here, and the last bit of demolition, is a hole needs to go here in the floor for the last light downstairs. We've had the wire kicking about here for well, for a while, so I'm going to drill that now. Again, it's the wire will just go under the matting when that's in place here. So yeah, I'll get that done now. I'm going to start it from underneath because when I do the others it's split a bit, so it'll be less repair for us to do downstairs. We'll make it go halfway through from underneath and then come down from the top. Okay, Right, so we're going to drill this hole down from the bottom because we had a couple of bits fall out that we didn't want to on the other light, so we've got to fix. So if we start it at the bottom, Sharon's going to hold this box here for me. And then that's a nice ring. It come back a little bit. That's it, about there should do it. Okay. That should do. More dust all over me. Right, if you want to hold it there, I'll drill it down from the top of it, but it won't be as dusty now.
Okay.
We've got most of it anyway. Right, I'm going to go upstairs and drill it through from the top. Look at the state of me. And Sharon's going to try and catch the bits as they come down. So here we go. Hopefully it's the same hole. Excellent. That's the end of the mess, the end of the destruction up here that's going to cause us dust and horribleness. Excellent news. Right, okay, so I'm going to connect him up. I'm probably going to have to put a thin piece of steel over that hole above. So I can do it at a later date. But for now, at least we got the light in and it should be working. So we'll get him wired up and see what it looks like. Right, okay, well that was an absolute mission. What you think might be a simple job, a bit of raking out, it took all day. The mat though, you can see the lights under there, absolutely perfect. We're probably going to line this anyway with a piece of timber before we put the final mat down. But yeah, we're still making progress, slowly but surely. Ugh.
Yes, the hole's filled in, and my job now is pointing all this stone that Andy's exposed.
Yeah, big job breaking out there.
Yep, that'll be me for a few days, I think.
It will look fantastic. Yeah, it's not that much, there's not that much. Think positive.
No. At least all the mess is out the way now.
Yeah, that's it, we're mess free. We can sort of, we're just putting things in, putting nice things in now, making nice, no more mess.
Nice. Yeah.
I don't think there's any. I keep looking around, looking if there's anything else we need to do, but I think that's it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's us for today. We're ready for a well-earned beer.
We certainly are.
And yeah, well, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider subscribing to the channel. There's a little button down there. And if you click the bell, select all, you'll get notified by YouTube every time we upload a video, which is currently 6 days a week. So yeah, thanks all the subscribers, thanks all the people who supported us, we'll be back tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.